everyone. Welcome to the Takeover Crossover Podcast. I am your host, Evangelist Stephanie Williams, and my co-host, Tori. Tell us a little something, sis.
Hey, y'all. I'm Tori Danielle, the editor-in-chief and owner of Creed Magazine, where we enlighten and inspire the faith-driven, fashion-loving lifestyle of the modern Christian. And I'm so excited to be here with my sister Stephanie and hear about these businesses tonight. It is Shoot Your Business Night on the Takeover Crossover Podcast. I'm so excited. Let's get it.
That's right, sis. As you said. So what we need you to do as the audience, we need you to share this live. We need you to go on the YouTube, subscribe to this live, the channel. Also go to our Takeover Crossover Podcast page on Facebook and hit that like so that when we have things coming up, which we do, so you can be in tune with what's going on over here at the Takeover Crossover. So it's going down now. You know, we're bringing a little balance to everything. We're talking about businesses. We talk about love. We talk about relationships. We're talking about wealth. And we're talking about so many great things just to bring to light. So we are talking about Shoot Your Business on tonight. And if those that want to shoot their businesses, those that are authors, those that have their own bakery, or you do your own thing, websites. I'm talking about you do logos. Guess what? A lot of people might not know it because we post a flyer up, but the best way to get it out is to advertise it. And you can do that on the Takeover Crossover for our next one. So we want you to just go into our inbox and just message us, or go on our Instagram page and send us a DM and let us know I got a business. I just want to, put it out there. You know what I'm saying? It's about entrepreneurship. It's about pushing right now in the middle of this COVID and a lot of things going on. But guess what? We are here for those on tonight to shoot your business. It's all about entrepreneurship on tonight. I love relationship is next week. We'll talk about that next week, right, sis? But tonight is business.
Oh yeah, we own those relationships, but this is all about the business, all about the Benjamins.
All about the business. And we just want to push, those that are coming on. We want to push them on tonight. We want to bring a balance to the audience to let them know that we are about, bringing unity, but we want to be in a place where we are about all around business, all around entrepreneurship, relationship, family, love, health. Come on now, all that good stuff. So we are just here to shoot, for those that are on here, to shoot their business on tonight. Those that are authors, I know I'm author in the making. It's be out soon, you guys. Guess what? And I need y'all to know why, by word of mouth. And this, what better way than to come on a Takeover Crossover and let those know? Come on now. So I need y'all to share this live. It's Shoot Your Business Thursday. I know Valentine's Day is around the corner, but you still got to make those coins in the meantime, in the between time, right?
Got that right.
So we just get this audience. Come on, sis. Talk to us. We just letting this audience right now.
I've already shared it 3 times on 3 different pages. Okay, so y'all know I'm about that business. I want people. I've shared it on the magazine page, on the Creed Mag Corner page. Come on, let's get these businesses out there. Let's get this money. We are here to support you in every way possible. So I'm excited to hear what you all bring to the table. Listen, I just have to be honest, as Black women entrepreneurs, we have to show up and show out. We cannot come, just half footing it. We got to go all the way in. So I'm excited that you've taken upon this opportunity to be bold enough and be brave enough to get on the Takeover Podcast and talk about your business. It's a hype night. We are ready to go. We are ready to get it going because we are all about advancement. And not only in our personal lives, but in the kingdom of God. So I'm open ears. I need to hear. I'm ready to hear what you have. I'm ready to hear what you got.
Exactly, sis. And what better way than to get on the Takeover Crossover and tell us what's going on? Because guess what? It travels by a word of mouth.
That's right. Exactly.
I need to know what you got going on. I need to be like, sis, guess what? I got this new jewelry line going on. Well, what's the name of it?
Exactly.
So on tonight, we want to know, how can we follow you? How can we purchase what you got going on? Tell us about the quality of what's going on. What makes me think that I need to get your shirt? Come on now. You got to come out and open up your mouth and tell us what you are working with. I mean, a lot of people that are, I know realtors that were supposed to be on tonight. Come on, open up your mouth. This is the time to buy homes. people selling their homes. But guess what? Nobody knows that you're a realtor, but those that's in your family. If you're talking about going to the next level, if you're talking about finances, come on now. If you're talking about hitting that entrepreneurship, you have to open up your mouth and speak to the nations. You got to speak what you want to happen in the atmosphere. And we just litting it right now because look, it ain't all about the Benjamins, but tonight is all about business on tonight. We want to push your brand. We want to push what you got going on. The movement, it is going down right now. So why don't you just take the opportunity and share this live? Because somebody needs to be encouraged to say, well, you know what? I'm really going through in the middle of this pandemic and I lost my job and I just started with this skincare line or I just started with this makeup line and I don't really know which way to go. I'm here to tell you, you can do that right here on the Takeover Crossover podcast. Shoot your business, shoot your shot in the atmosphere. You don't know who's going to hear it and say, I want to buy that. You know what? I need to tell somebody else about this product because I heard it by word of mouth and I got to go get it. And I got to be honest, I heard a lot of things, even with my logo and everything. You know what I did? I heard it on the internet. On the internet. Yeah. On the internet is a way of traveling, and right now everybody has.
It's the only way. And in our society right now, even before the pandemic, y'all got to realize the only way businesses could really get their point across or could showcase their product since the age of social media, Facebook, Instagram, we can go all the way back to MySpace. Let me tell you something. This is how people brought their businesses to where they are now because of social media. This is our new advertising platform. You can't do hair. You can't sell cups. You can't brush teeth. You can't do nothing without it being on social media. Everybody want to know what kind of toothpaste you use. Everybody want to know, what kind of shoestrings are those. Like, this is the way we do it, by showcasing, not only posting pictures, but actually getting on podcasts, getting in this virtual space and really expanding your reach. I'm so excited. This is what it's about.
Sis, tell them this is the move.
Yep.
This is the move.
Can't go door to door anymore. People can't. You know what I'm saying? Like, now, who's selling Cutco knives? You can't even go door to door no more. I'm just saying, y'all know about Cutco knives. Let's talk about that, knocking on that door to sell a pack of knives. Can't do it anymore because of the pandemic. But even before then, no one was really interested in someone randomly coming to knocking on their door. So how else did we do it? Social media.
Sis, you better say that again.
I'm just saying. Truth is what it is. Social media is the way to go right now. And if you are not social, if you are not media, listen, there's some things that some people are and aren't. Like, I would tell people all the time, I'm social, not media. It was a hard time for me to really put my business on display via Facebook and Instagram because it's tedious. But let me tell you something. It's no different if you had a storefront and you had to pay your lights, you had to pay, maintenance, you had to pay for your, displays and your banners and the moniker to go on the building. Like, you got to realize what we sacrifice in one area, we have to make up in another. So because you don't need a brick and mortar building, you still have to put in full effort to make sure your business is showcased the way it needs to be. Social media is the way to go. I guarantee you, if hairstylists could do hair via computer, they wouldn't be in a salon. All right. I know. Trust me. If it was a way they could do it all online, it would be done that way. But we have situations and instances where you do not need a building to make sure your business thrives. And it's just a wonderful thing. Let's use it to the best of our ability.
Sis, you said that thing right there. And let us just bring it to scripture real quick, because we're heating up this atmosphere right now. Because God said, I'm doing a new thing. Do we not perceive it? So as you said, we're in a place where we're right now, we're in COVID and we have to wear a mask on our face and we got to keep 6 feet distance. But guess what? Online, guess what? I can see you. You can see me. Okay. But guess what? It's enough distance. You know what I'm saying? So we just want to let you know what's going on with the Takeover Crossover podcast, to shoot your business, to shoot what you got going on. Those that are authors out there, those that have, so many things going on and they're like, how do I get everybody to know what I'm working with? I'm here to tell you that if you would send us a message inbox us, go to our YouTube page, our YouTube channel, right in the chat. Go to our Instagram page, Takeover Crossover, our Facebook page. You can even go to my page or Tori's page and just say, hey, I got a business. How can I get on?
Right,
because
right.
guess what? We're here tonight for what? To push your business. Yes, we pray. Yes, we talk about relationship, but tonight it's all about the business. We're here to push one another to see what's going on, what you got cooking up in the midst of this pandemic. Those that are out here now saying, I might not have a job, but my job is right now. At the end of the day, you got a business in your home. Those that make stuff, those that sell things. And we just want you to know that we're here for it, to push what you got going on, because you never know who's going to hear that idea or hear what you're selling and say, you know what? I want to be a blessing. I just want to sow a seed into your business. I just want to push you into your next.
Right.
Why not?
Exactly right.
I want to push you into your next. Yeah, I can pray for you, but without faith, works is dead. So let me show you that I'm going to help push you in this season, because you got what it takes. You got what it takes.
That's right.
So we are here on tonight just to push our sisters, because the fellas ain't on tonight, but we got the sisters on, the ladies on. So we're going to push our sisters, okay, on tonight, because they got some business. They got some things going on, and they about to let y'all know in just a second what they got going on. They're going to tell us how we can follow them. They're going to tell us how we can purchase their items. So we're going to find out a little bit about them, where they background, where they come from. Come on now, just a little bit. And first, before we begin, I got to start off with my sis on tonight, because I know you got your business as well. Tell us a little bit about your business, sis.
Mine? Oh, who, me? Oh, my.
Yes.
Oh, my goodness. Girl, you know I'm a clown. First of all, because I love talking about Creed Magazine. Creed Magazine, like I said before, it was designed to enlighten and inspire the faith-driven, fashion-loving lifestyle of the modern Christian. My business was basically inspired one day when I was just laying down in my bed. I know I was literally looking up at my ceiling and I had no thoughts in my head. But for some reason, it was like the Holy Spirit spoke to me and said, what is wrong with Christians loving fashion and loving God too? And because a lot of times, you know, from where I come from, you know, it wasn't encouraged that we dive into fashion, and, you know, and I'm not, you know, that's what it was. But at the same time, I've discovered that I can still have my own personality. I can still have, you know, my fashion sense and do what I love. And it's not going to hinder in no way my relationship with Christ at all. And so not only that, through Creed Magazine, we also talk about lifestyle, health and wellness. We talk about relationships in Creed Magazine. It's kind of like an all-encompassing lifestyle publication. It's about 60% fashion, 40% lifestyle. But at the end of the day, it all ties in together. And it is the purpose of your faith in Christ. Like the whole publication is centered around, it's Christ centered. So we showcase entrepreneurs. So much like the Takeover Crossover podcast, we do the same thing in a publication form. And it's just called Creed Magazine. And that's what I love to showcase the publication. You can go to our website, www.creedmagazine.online. You can always inbox me. I'm always looking for writers, fashion bloggers, and stylists for photo shoots and things of that nature. So I'm just excited to be mentioned, but I'm also excited to see the businesses that are coming up within the two young ladies that we have in front of us, the two women that we have in front of us. I'm so excited for you guys. And look, I might be reaching out to you to do a feature in the publication. So but this is what networking is about. This is how it works. This is how we drive one another, because just because I have a business doesn't mean I can reach for your business to pull you up at the same time, and vice versa. And this is how we do it. My exposure is your exposure. That's why I tell my sister Stephanie all the time. I'm like, listen, anytime we do a podcast, even if I'm not on it, I'm going to always post it on Creed Mag. I'm going to post it on Creed Mag Corner. I'm going to post it on my personal page. It does not matter, because wherever she goes, I can also elevate, or wherever I elevate, she can elevate. And we got to stop being so petty. let me just, for the lack of better words, we got to stop being so petty and keeping individuals from elevating off of our platform. Why don't I want her podcast to elevate when my publication elevates, or when I'm, you know what I'm saying? So we never know where we are in life, and it's best that we take time to think about the next person. One person might sell socks, the other one might sell shoes. Why can't y'all collaborate? Why? And this is how we are supposed to move together. I know I said a lot about collaboration and a little about my business, but people will learn about my business via social media. They'll also, it is Creed Magazine online on Facebook and Instagram. You can also find me at I am Tori Danielle on Facebook and Instagram as well. That's just me, y'all. I'm about elevation. Let me drop my mic.
Boom. She has spoken. Did y'all hear that right there? See, y'all would have never known until she opened up her mouth to see what she was working with, right?
Yep.
Check that out. Right. Check that out.
That's exactly right.
We're going to come with our first guest. Okay. And Promise. Come on now. Tell us what you got working with. Tell us what you have working with. Unmute yourself and tell us what you got going on.
Well, hello, Takeover Crossover Podcast. My name is Jamika. I am the CEO and founder of Evidence Custom Design. We are a custom design business. We recently birthed a clothing line called Promise, which you can see me wearing now. Promise, we are faith-based. We come from the scripture Joshua 1:9, which states, be strong and of good courage. So we always want to encourage our customers to be strong and go out in the world and be who they are. So our goal and our objective is to empower individuals to make a promise, which is a declaration that you will do a particular thing. So we want people to make a promise to stay true to them, true to their true selves. So, to not let anyone or anybody deter them away from who they truly are. And our motto is to be bold, be true, and be you.
Okay.
And you can follow us on Facebook. You can find me on Facebook at Evidence Custom Design. You can find me on Instagram at promise_line.com with the underscore at the bottom. And then you can always visit our website at promise-line.com. Thank you.
Okay. That's what I'm talking about.
Amazing.
Okay. Yeah. Wow. I mean, I have to get that. I gotta support you, sis, because look, I gotta make sure that it's on me. You know what I mean? The promises got to lay on me. You know what I'm saying, sis?
Yes.
It got to lay on me. And you know what? And because you are a young entrepreneur, and guess what? And because that right there, I would rock.
Right. Exactly.
I would rock that right there. Because I'm going to help push that movement because we in this together.
Yes, thank you.
And it's good to know, I tell people all the time, like, what is the purpose behind your vision and your business? A lot of times, in order for it to really thrive like we need it to, we got to have purpose. We can't just be wandering around aimlessly, just picking stuff to sell or picking, because you're going to find yourself in the rat race. So I love that your business has purpose behind it and promise.
Thank you.
Boom.
Yes. Right. Now just tell us one more again. But let me tell you this. When you tell us, how we can follow you and tell us your webpage, just slow it down because you don't want to rush that part. Because somebody what's our information? Because I was trying to get it. I was trying to, I wanted to push our movement. So just tell us one more again of how they can find you or how they can purchase it online. Just tell us one more time.
Okay. You guys can follow me on Facebook at Evidence Custom Design. You can follow us on Instagram at promise_line.com_. And then you can also visit our website at promise-line.com.
All right. Awesome. Promise. Come on now. Come on, sis. I'm going to have you introduce the next one.
All right, next we have Liza Cooper. Liza, tell us what your business is about. Tell us what your passion is. What is driving you in this season? If your business is driving you, let us know why, honey, because we need to know and how we can get it.
Thank you. I want to thank you guys for having me on tonight, on your podcast tonight, Takeover Crossover. And I am the author of this book. Workbook is called Get to Know Me Marriage Preparation Workbook. Um, I also have another product. It's a 3-day online course. Is in addition, you would use the course in addition to the workbook, and it's all about marriage preparation and the steps that we should take before getting married. Um, I know a lot of times in the kingdom, um, we um, God have really gave us a order and how we should go about dating and being married. However, um, I'm sorry, when I started this process because of after a failed marriage, and I feel like there's things that I overlooked. There's things that I didn't see because I think that I was living more so like in a faith and hoping that this was the right person and believing that this was the right person, but I didn't take time to take these steps to really get to know who I was marrying. And God give us wisdom that we don't have to walk in ignorance to say, well, I'll marry this person in faith, believing, because the person is who they are. You are who you are. So I encourage people to get to know each other before marriage, and this book offers 107 questions to ask your spouse and to really ask yourself about marriage. And it's to help to find out what do you expect from this union, and what are you willing to give. And there will be some things that you learn about your partner that you will maybe love, and then there may be some things you learn about your partner that you may not like. So the 3-day online course helps to really mitigate what to do with your feelings, what to do with the answers, whether it's to go to counseling, whether it's to um, build before marriage, build some maybe monetary funds or whatever you to put the work in before marriage, and not think that just marriage is the key. Marriage is um ordained by God, but we have to put the work in to make sure that we are doing the right thing for ourselves and for our future. So that's what I do. I love to see happy marriages. I love to see happy family. It doesn't just happen. So that's what I'm about. And you can find me on Facebook at GK um, Marriage Prep. Um, and you can also find my online course at Liza Cooper MP dot Podia. That's Liza Cooper MP dot Podia Poda Podia. So I just want to thank you, ladies, and all the um, all the businesses that you mentioned are very interesting. I thank God for the opportunity to even be here and speak with you ladies today. And I see your vision, and I'm grateful for what God is doing for us in our communities.
Right.
Wow.
I'm just gonna say I'm excited for you and your publication, your book. And I would love to feature both of you ladies in the publication, Creed Magazine. But I will also say, be quiet, Stephanie. But I also say this. Um, um, I heard you say marriage is ordained, but one thing that popped in my head was marriage is ordained, but it must be in order. So I love your idea if you could tell the people what's one thing, because right now in this season, people are sitting at home. There are a lot of individuals that have publications or have books, and have authored books based on relationships. What is one thing that really, really sets your book apart from all the others, so that the audience can know, what, because there's certain things that trigger certain people. So let us know one thing in particular that kind of like sets you apart. I know one thing that set it apart for me, but you might have some other thoughts concerning the publication that might trigger some individuals.
Thank you. Well, one thing that set this book apart is it's not that I'm giving you the answers, because every one answer is not the answer for every relationship. What the answer is going to be the answer that you communicate with your spouse from your perspective, your experiences. So it's like what I know is important in a relationship. I introduced that question, and it's open dialogue for the both of you to really explain how do you feel about the topic, and it just allow you to see, you're never going to know what someone's thinking, what someone is going to do every moment of their life, but you do want to get to know how do you react, what motivates you, what track you're on, to see, are you compatible? Am I compatible with you? Or is this, a love that we can call it what it is? It was a relationship and we can move on from one another. So that's what set it apart for me. It's inspired from a sincere place. The questions are meant to be answered honestly, and not for anyone to be judgmental or point a finger at the next person. It's just an honest dialogue.
Yes, that's awesome. I'm so excited for you. Very, very excited for you. I do know that the one thing that triggered me, not in a bad way, but it sparked my interest, was that it was a workbook, and also that you had the what did you call it? The three the what is it? The 3-day tutorial. What did you call it? I'm sorry.
A 3-day online course.
Right, the online course that you had to go with it. So I'm excited about that. I am engaged to be married. And so I think that's something we did go through marriage counseling, but I think it's also something good to implement within our relationship as we are about to take the next step in April. So I think that would be something that we could do as well. So I'm excited. Sprinkle it, sis.
I was doing a little flowers like, yes. I can't hear you, sis. Hold on. Sis, you on mute.
Why do I always think I'm on Clubhouse? Everything I do now. Yes, was that rice or flowers? Which one was it? Rice or flowers?
That was flowers.
Okay.
That was definitely flowers. I mean, this is just, you ladies just blew me out the water on tonight, because just taking this step right here, just this moment right here, you don't even realize and what you have done. And I got to say that because I know that we're Christians, and I know that, we walk by faith and not by sight. But the first step, come on now, to your entrepreneurship, to another level in God is just moving.
Right.
You ain't got to say nothing. All you got to do is move.
Right.
You got to be like Peter in the boat. If it's you, God, bid me to come. God, like, well, just step out. What you saying? Right. If you step out, I got you. And I'm just so, you know why I'm so excited? Because this is what we need. We need this. We need to build one another. We need to push one another and tell one another, look, I got you. I got you. Why? I got you. Why? I got you. That's what it is. This is what love is. And then sister, I know, look, this is amazing how we go from talking about relationship and we doing business tonight. She got a relationship book. It's like
still talking about relationships. We cannot get away from the subject.
Right.
It's all, it's all good because it all intertwines together. And it's such a good thing to know. Like, now on the Relationship Podcast, what we're going to do, we're going to mention Liza Cooper's workbook and her 3-day online course. Come on, let's talk about it. it just all finds itself revolving, like it comes all back around. I love it though. I love it.
Look, sis, these are the gems right here to understand that this is letting us know we're on the right track, because
Right.
I like something that she said. She said that because I had a failed marriage. Now I don't know why we go in relationships, but we might as well just tap on just for a second, sister. Just tap on
just a little bit.
You know
cool.
why?
I'm with
It's
it.
so close to Valentine's Day and you know love time, and we just have to. So when
Right.
she said because I had a failed marriage and I wanted to help somebody else. Oh my Lord.
Come on.
My God.
Come on.
You could have kept all of that inside and not even allow it to come.
Right.
And be birthed out in this season.
Exactly. But that
you said I want to help somebody.
That lets you know you're moving in purpose too, because one thing about purpose is it's not for you, it's for somebody else. When you activate your purpose, you got to understand that your purpose is made for somebody else. It ain't even made for you. And once we get that through our heads, that so many people like, I got purpose. You got purpose, sis, but it's not a Birkin. Come on, it's to help someone else. And that's no shade to a Birkin, because I'm going to give me one more day. But it's to help someone else. You know what I'm saying? Your purpose is to elevate someone else. It's everything that we go through in life, every reason why we have for starting our business, every reason we have for starting a podcast or whatever the case may be, for making candles. It is because there was a deficit in one area. Pay attention to it. It's a deficit in one area and we want to make change. So once you understand that, we don't make candles because we already know it's a lot of candles. We make candles because they have purpose behind them. What is this candle going to do for you? How is it going to get you good sleepy time? Like, will you feel better when you wake up in the morning? It's infused with lavender. It's going to have something behind it because you see a need for that thing. Look, y'all going to have me preaching. Let me close my mic.
She better go ahead. You just said something right there. You did because it's your candle and you put your hands to it. Okay? And God said everything you touch in this season, come on now. If the believers out there to say it's going to multiply, you would say to yourself, in the pandemic, how can I do this? It's going to multiply. Why? Because God said, if I be for you, who
could be against you?
Who? Can y'all bring who to me on tonight?
It's a bunch of owls in here. And who nothing. God said he got you. God said he got you. We can't worry about the owls and the days and all that. God got you. And I'm so appreciative of these two businesses and the businesses that you ladies have cultivated in this season, whether or not be in the season before or whenever. But right now, we're talking about it on this here podcast. You hear me now? So because we're talking about on this here podcast, everybody that's listening has heard something that you had to offer. Whether you get one sale or 16, either way, it's an advancement to your business. And I promise you, you will not see the seeds that you've sown fall on stony ground. Come on.
So you better come on now.
I'm about to get out.
Because the seed was planted.
Up and out of this chair. It's good.
Don't have me go outside and go run in the snow now.
Don't run. Oh, it's snowing. Oh. I want snow. But it's good though. I mean, I really commend anyone who is bold enough to share their business at any given time, not just in this, at any time someone offers you to come and share your business. And this is for those who are listening on Facebook and YouTube. Anytime you find there's an opportunity to push your business, I feel as though the only reason why you don't want to push it is because you don't really know its purpose. That's the only reason why. I can't understand anybody that has purpose, anybody has plan, anybody has a blueprint for this thing that you have set your feet to, not promoting their business. I cannot understand that. So if you know what the purpose is behind it, that means you should be jumping on everything that's offered unto you, especially if it's free. You know what I'm saying? Woo! Especially, it should be anywhere that says advertise your business here, shoot your business. Come on now. If it's $10, $30, even if you have to take out a pocket and say, you know what, I'm going to set aside this $50 in my business, because I know if I set aside this $50 to advertise my business, I might sell 500 candles, or I might sell 50 t-shirts. We got to plant seeds. These seeds are not just into the house of God. These seeds are planted according to the where we want to go. And
Right.
whether or not we're actually paying someone, it is a seed planted for the business that we want to see grow. Come on, y'all. Let's get out of here.
Sis, you didn't said that thing right there.
I'm
You didn't
just
said
saying.
that because people got to understand the necessary of pushing. This is
Yes,
the push.
that's
This is
right.
really the push, because you know why? Is I'm pushing them, but I'm still moving. I'm pushing them, but I'm still moving. You got to have that mentality. Not saying if I push them, or what about me? You got the wrong mentality.
Nope. Because I got a whole word. Y'all, I ain't going to do this tonight. I'm not
No,
going to.
go ahead. Sis,
Listen,
don't
first
hold
of all,
back.
if she is pushing you, right? That means if she's not pushing, if she's not moving, she can only push you to arm's length. Walk with it. So what does she have to do? She has to take every step that you take. Every single step. Because if she only pushes as far as her arms can go. But then she's not going to move. She's going to still have to push you further and further and further. But her feet are going to have to actually move in their push. Come on, y'all. Let's go. I'm telling you. I'm excited tonight. I love this right here. I really, really do. I love y'all for being bold and vivacious and sharing your vision and your plan, because that thing is going to be made well. Listen, going to be elevated in this season. I speak it. Hey, it's inevitable.
Let me grab it. I'm grabbing it.
At this point, we don't have no choice but to win. No choice at all. I'm excited. I'm excited. Bless the Lord.
And it is so.
And so it is.
Suddenly. Mama Tony. Suddenly.
That's right. That's
open door season. So we want to thank you guys out there for tuning in on the Takeover Crossover podcast. We want you to remember, share this live, share with somebody. But guess what? Say you said to yourself, you know what? I want to get on. I have a business. I have a plan. How can I get on the Takeover Crossover to shoot my business in the atmosphere? Your business can reach somebody in Atlanta, somebody in New York. Come on now. And you might live in Delaware. Exactly right. You might live in North Carolina or Texas. But this is what the podcast, look, the podcast can go anywhere it chooses.
That's right. That's exactly
anywhere.
Right.
It just got wings. It's just flying overnight. You can just be on media and it pop up and say, wow, oh, I gotta write this down. How can I get one of those? Christmas time, Valentine's, birthday gifts. Come on now. Anniversary gifts. Sometimes you need to have those type of gifts and invest to keep your marriage.
Right. That's exactly
I'm just saying though.
That's
I'm just saying though. I'm just saying though. So guess what? So we're about to wrap it up on the Takeover Crossover podcast. We want to thank y'all for tuning in. Remember, like, share, subscribe to our YouTube channel, like and share our Takeover Crossover page as well. We also on Instagram. Like and share. Tell somebody that this is the move, and we're just the servants to help push this movement. To just push it on tonight. Any remaining marks, Tori, that you have to say before we wrap it up?
I think I said enough for one night. I think I said enough. I did it. The Lord did it. He used me, and I will open my mouth, and now I'm gonna shut it. Y'all have a good night.
Look, we want to thank you, ladies, for coming on. We speak nothing but blessings on you guys. It's already, look, it's open door season. All you got to do is walk through. Now it's on you. You didn't already went. Come on, it's on you. Just walk this one out.
That's right.
Thank y'all for tuning in. Remember, share this live. Until next time, next Thursday, we got something good coming up. You don't want to miss it.
That's right.
Tell somebody. Tell them, sis, they don't want to miss this move, right?
They don't want to miss this move. Takeover Crossover podcast is doing some big things, and we setting it in motion, and it's some good stuff coming down the pipe. So let's get it moving. Let's get it going.
Let's get it going. All right. Until next time, tell somebody about the Takeover Crossover podcast. God bless you.